Hey guys, Delta Canuckian here, and I got some Uncharted 3 multiplayer beta gameplay for you. Wow, that was a mouthful. And we're on the second map, Chateau, and I'm playing on the hero side, rocking that AK-47 with the rate of fire mod, which is probably the best mod for the gun in my opinion. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about my overall impressions of the beta so far, mention maybe some glitches, some ideas I have, stuff like that. And I guess I'll start off with a couple glitches, one of which is on this map, and that is that middle room that I just ran through. And at a certain point in matches on this map, that room will burn down. The roof collapses, the floor collapses, and the walls are they're burned out. There's holes in the walls now. And one of the glitches I've noticed is when I'm joining a match on this map midway through, all that stuff has happened, the floor is collapsing, except it doesn't show the holes in the walls. The walls look normally like they do there, so it's a bit of an issue because I'll take cover, and guys will be shooting me through the wall, and I'm just going, what the hell is going on? Are these guys hacking or something? And then I started paying a little more attention to it, and I kind of realized what had happened, and it's just, it's a bit of a nuisance. And this is another one where it just doesn't let you pick up a treasure. This isn't just like exclusive to this treasure chest on this map. It's happened on both maps. Basically every treasure chest, it just won't let you pick up the treasure for whatever reason. And it seems to be a one-off thing, because then you go and try and pick up the next one, and you have no problem. You're able to pick it up, normally. So, just a little glitch that I'm sure is being worked on. I know a lot of people have pointed it out over on the Naughty Dog forums. And, yeah, I guess I'll start talking about the gameplay. Overall, it feels a little slower than Uncharted 2, and that's because I believe the, normal movements have been slowed down to compensate for the sprint button, which you're seeing me use there, which was not in Uncharted 1 or 2. The sprint, it kind of... I'm still not sold on it. I guess it's handy in maps where you have long, straight open areas that you need to sprint through. But on a map like this, lots of twists and turns, not a lot of areas that you're gonna really need that sprint functionality. And the first two games were great without it. I can't really think of any problems it could create. But it kind of seems like a needless, just a needless addition. And the one thing that does annoy me is with the movements being slowed down, it's not just your normal kind of like jogging pace, it's even aiming down sights, as you saw there. You move very slowly, and maybe it's just because I've been used to using the booster in Uncharted 2 that made you move faster while aiming. I forget what it's called. I think it was like Fleet Foot or something like that. But maybe I'm just too used to that. But when your movement when aiming down sights feels extremely, extremely slow. And that's something that I'm sure I'll get used to, but it's not something I'm a fan of. I would like to see, your movement sped up a little bit, especially since the bullet spread and recoil on the AK-47 and M9 rifles is pretty large, to be honest. Next, I guess I could talk about the maps. I'm liking them so far. I'm not such a fan of the opening section of Airstrip, which is the map you saw in the last beta video I uploaded, and its main map is fine. It feels maybe a bit too narrow, I guess. But I just, it's got this set piece thing where you start off fighting for control of an actual cargo plane, and it's just kind of pointless because after a set amount of time the plane takes off and you just go back to battling on the ground. And realistically, if the heroes team, has their stuff together and they're coordinating, they can basically hold that plane down the whole time and get a ton of free kills because the villains are trying to jump from moving cars onto the various entrances onto the plane and falling and dying or just getting shot while moving around. It just, it seems really pointless to me. I guess it's kind of cool. It's set piece, yeah, it's cinematic, but that was, I don't want to compare Uncharted to Call of Duty, but Modern Warfare 2 was a little bigger, better, more cinematic, and let's be honest, it kind of killed it. The simplicity of COD 4 is what was so great. Modern Warfare 2, they overdid it, right? And I trust Naughty Dog. They're a great developer. I love Uncharted. I've loved basically everything they've done, but you know, I don't really need that kind of cinematic thing in multiplayer. I guess it's kind of cool, but I just thought it was pointless. Another big addition to the gameplay are the power plays, which you've been hearing and seeing throughout the game. And basically what that does is it tries to keep the two teams more even by giving the losing team an advantage, such as you know, being able to see to mark enemies through walls. You know, there's a couple others, and one of these that, you know, I think they're a good idea. Keep things more, you know, keeps things close, and when matches are, you know, a couple kills apart, it makes things really intense, especially in those last few moments. But the double damage power play is one that I think needs to be tossed out. Even Call of Duty's done away with modifiers to damage and health. That's too much of an advantage in my opinion, especially when you're using the AK-47 with the rate of fire mod. When you have double damage on there, it is too much, to be honest. It's too powerful. So that's something I'd like to see either removed or replaced with something else. It's just not something I think that's something that would throw the balance off way too much and just screw with things and wreck it, basically. Another thing that you've seen throughout is the kickbacks, and that is you earn medals throughout the game. Here I'm using my kickback here. Oh man, how was that not a triple? I remember that. Jesus, how the hell did I not get a triple? Anyways, the kickbacks are really cool. As you earn medals for completing, you know, doing special things while getting kills or various other acts in the game. They're basically like kind of the different modifiers and bonuses you get in Call of Duty. Like, think about the extra 50 points you get for a headshot. It's kind of like that. And as you earn these, once you reach a certain amount, depending on the kickback you're using, you will earn the ability to use this quick kickback. It could be something as simple as calling it, you know, getting an RPG like I did there, or something. I guess they're fairly simple altogether, but something like the cluster bomb grenade, which you throw out one grenade, it explodes, sends out 3 more grenades, which explode, and they send out like 3 each, like, and they progressively getting smaller in their explosions. But it's pretty awesome. You know, I think they're a great addition. They're not, you know, you think with something like the cluster bomb it might be overpowered. I don't get that impression at all. You know, if you're attentive, because you do have some time before the grenades explode. If you're paying attention and stuff like that, you'll be able to get yourself out of the way of those grenades pretty easily, because the blast radius is still turned down quite a bit, like it was after a few patches in Uncharted 2. And then there you see the cluster bomb at work. Surprisingly, I survived and my teammate killed himself, but, you know, that's how things go. Anyways, that does it for this video. If you guys want to see more Uncharted 3 gameplay from, of course, the beta and when the game fully releases, give this video a like and a favorite. I'd really appreciate it. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. And, you know, if you have any constructive criticism in any way for me, leave it in the comment section below. Or if you just have something you want to talk about or a question, again, leave it in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer it. Anyways, until next time, see you guys.